Back in the coach's office with today's divisional round picks. Now, last night, I went 2 for 2. I didn't think that the Colts, despite the weather in Kansas City, would be able to slow down the Chiefs and stop them from going on to the championship game. And in the nightcap, it was a closer game than I anticipated, but as expected, I thought my Rams would go ahead and knock one off the Cowboys. Now, today, the games are already started, but the Chargers are on a roll. I think this just might be the year that Chargers give a real threat to the championship. Now, I'm not sure if they get through the game today, they're going to beat the Chiefs, but I think they're going to be able to get over that New England hump, and finally we get to see somebody different in the Super Bowl. So today I'm going with the Chargers. And in the night game, what all coaches dream of, a rematch after you've been blown out. It gives a chance to show how much of a coach can you do under adverse circumstances. Now, the Eagles, they played New Orleans earlier in the season. They got blown out, 48-7, I believe the score was. And today they get a chance of redemption and a chance to go to the championship game for another rematch with the Rams. I don't think that the Eagles are going to be able to do it. I took the Bears last week. The Bears kind of let that one slip away. But I'm going with the Eagles to make it a lot closer than it was the first time. A lot of people are already writing them off because of the way they played the first time. But with Nick Foles in there, they're a different team than Carson Wentz. And they got a few defensive players back, namely Tim Jernigan out of Florida State. So expect the Eagles to make it a whole lot closer, and you get a chance to see what kind of adjustments the Eagles make. Of course, the Saints don't have to make any because they beat the Eagles so bad the first time. But on the flip side of that, the Saints, when they played the Eagles the first time, they were in the middle of a 3 or 4 week run when they were scoring 35 or more points a game. Don't expect that to happen today. So I think the Saints will squeak by, but a lot closer than you might expect. And you get a chance to have the treat of seeing how the Eagles adjust after being blown out in the first game. Coach Hall.